Welcome, anime lady fans. How you guys doing? Legend Divash,
SamTheMangaMan.
and guys, we are here to talk about the best work of Hiro Mashima, Eden Zero. And I'm excited. Chapter 31, the start of the new arc. Chapter 31, the people of the digital world. I'm excited.
I feel like we're going into Digimon kind of world, but also in the same of Sword Art Online kind of world. But yeah, digital world.
Well, if they get pets, then definitely the digital world. But if they get swords, magic, experience points, then definitely SAO. So it's one of those two. So
True.
Without further ado, let's get to the point and let's get to the live reaction of chapter 31 of Eden Zero. We are at the cover page. Very nice space type of shit. Looks very cool. We have, I think that is Hermit.
Mm-hmm.
That's Hermit or Sister Ivy. One of those two right there. So that's our cover page. Next page. It's good to see you again, everyone. I am Jamil, the narrator of the story. In an effort to restore the true powers of the Eden Zero battleship, Shiki and his friends have embarked on a quest to assemble the four shining stars who once served the Demon King Ziggy, the overseer of the ship, the defense witch, the cruel mouth but excellent healer sister, and they also have found the third shining star, Hermit. But her heart had been damaged. So to rescue her, Heart, Shiki, and his friends have dived into the virtual world of the digital monsters. Now, what sort of adventures await them there? Now, one more thing. Allow me to apologize in advance. The particular story would be exceeding sadistic. You see, I'm very sorry. Could you find Agumon? Oh, sorry.
Bubble. Who might you be? Double. Too much facing bubbling. I can't believe you for not realizing. I'm the exiled prince and swordsman, leading my people in battle to restore my motherland. Such as the backstory that I, Homura, have given my character. Oops, I said that out wrong. Homura, why did you choose a male avatar? It was an option, so, and with this, boing, I had intention to select the white horse option for a mount. It's purple, yep, purple, and it's not a horse. No, according its description, it is a horse.
Huh.
That looks nothing like a horse. It looks some kind of disfigured bunny right now.
Next page. The noble steed who once carried a hero of the holy brimstones turned to Tenium some name. And who are you? It's me, your man Wiz. I mean, your girl. Who did you choose? A female avatar? What? It was an option, so.
Wait, no way.
Look, I can't feel them as much as I want. You are a creep.
Why?
Wow, Hiro Mashima is really playing with its character.
Why?
Wow.
It kind of looks like what's her face from Fairy Tail? She's the person that can like shrinks and grow certain stuff like that.
Yes, she's also in Fairy Tail 100 Request, the one that we also reviewed. So yeah.
Why, Pino? Why?
And since we were both girls, I can join you in the bath, and you're still a guy on the inside. Come on, we're in a virtual world. Fulfill a few dreams. You're so boring, indeed.
No.
See,
Why? Like
indeed, Pino, human, you're so cute. Do I look alright? You look great. Hey, guess the gang's over here. Shiki. Now let's see. Shiki, what the fuck?
Oh wait, what?
Fuck?
What the fuck? He looks like the ideal man for Elfman. Or like, wait, what the fuck? I couldn't decide what to do with my avatar, so I just made it look like me. This is not you! Yeah, I toughen up a little bit. That's more than a little! So make a new one. You're scaring me. Since this is a place of a little like crumble, I thought of giving myself the hair when I've thought there all the memories, and he's thinking of us all the robots memories. I hope everyone make it back to normal. Don't cry. This world was originally a video game, and they realized it as realistic as possible. There's almost no HUD, heads up display. You know the thing you always see on the screen when you're playing video games?
I can't stop laughing about Shiki.
Dude, like, oh my god, no.
Oh my god! But what I like about this so far, Gajio's hair is back. That's back, so that's pretty dope. All right, back to Wee/girl. Oh my god! What? I hope he changed the name or something. So you're also missing the RPG standards, the status display, and the HP and the stuff. Kind of kills the mood. Want me to fix that? No, no, no. I mean, we can't use all our real world abilities on this planet. Oh, you're right. But rewriting the planet's data is one thing we have to avoid. So the Mechana Maker and my EMP are against the rules. Acknowledge. You realize that means there's no point in us being here, right? And what happens if we break the rules? It's called a ban. You could get kicked out in the world and you can never come back. Hey,
So,
look, there's a town nearby. Wait, what happened?
so it's really like a real RPG kind of game in a way. If you try to think outside of the video game, you're gonna get banned in that sort of way.
Agree. So there's a town nearby. I bet that's where our adventure begins. We're gonna be heroes to save Hermit, but you're a demon king. He is right. He's a demon king. Technically, he's not a hero.
Right? So pretty much it's a weird virtual world that all of Eden zeros in. So pretty much we're in a town and the whole entire Eden Zero, people are eating and the weird bunny. This is amazing. It's like a real town. Wow, total realism. Look, I see another turn to Timonium over there. Apparently they're Timonium for short. Are you travelers? Welcome to Derelium, the horror of greenery. Yo, is he an NPC? Well, they did say the NPCs here are self-aware. I'm so happy that we're been getting so many players lately. Players? People like you. People who dive here from the other world are players. And people like us who lived on the planet are called non-players characters. Of course, the NPCs here do more than the jobs that the game assigned us. I'm kind of fishy of him laughing.
Yeah, me too, because he's about to explain. Before, because of my programming, I could only ever say the same line over and over again. Are you a traveler? Welcome to Dreamless, the town of Gunnery. It was a nightmare. My only relief. What happened?
I could see that why repeating the same conversation over and over again could be very tedious.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My only relief was when the very occasional player would have unlocked certain achievements, and I could say a different line to them. You have my sympathies. We're looking for someone. Do you know anyone by the name Hermit? Can't say that I do, but it's a big town, so I might be familiar with that person. Ask around town. Ask around town. We all love talking. He really does act like he's alive. I can't believe that it's just data. I bet people here have hearts too. What's the matter, Miss Amora? Such realism will render us unable to distinguish players from NPC. Yeah, it would be easy for one to pretend to be the other. He said they will be getting more players lately, didn't he? I did some research before we down here. Apparently, there's still a fair amount of players left. In other words, we may find players with less than honorable intentions among the people here. Hence, we must maintain constant vigilance. Smart.
Anyway, we're looking for info on Hermit. Let's all split up and ask around town. So pretty much they all split up asking for people, and with Shiki, Rebecca,
Wiz.
and Homura in male form looks like Zero form talking to people. Pino, who looks like the girl from Fairy Tale that can grow and stuff, doing her sexy form, but nobody's interested. Homura going back to her regular form, looking in the mirror, and she's pretty impressed with herself. Wow.
Next page. So what did we find out? Someone thinks they might have seen her in a town to the north. That is all we know. We walked through the whole town and that's all we got. It's not very reliable information. Anyway, tomorrow we head north. Tonight we sleep. We're not logging out. Well, one night should be okay. Oh, Becky, how would you like to join me in the bath? You're scaring me. Hello, welcome to Travelers Inn. Will you be staying the night or I want a woman? This isn't the sort of expression. Eek!
The new woman. I know she's here. Baya. Stop. That attacking NPCs is against the rules. Not for me. I can kill an NPC and still not get banned because I'm a chosen player.
Okay. Now that's the end of chapter 31 of the Digital Monsters.
Interesting. Like
that was interesting. I do agree. This was an interesting chapter. End of the live reaction of chapter 31 of the Digital Monsters, where we met Aguma, everybody there.
Yeah, I agree with you. We need the digital world, and apparently these NPCs have their own life and new world in that sort of way. But new characters, they have their seems like, I mean, they're all NPCs, but they seem to have their own conscious way of what's right and what's wrong. And
yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Like any newcomer that comes into this world seem to kind of still gets their way of everything, even with the NPC world, when they know that what's right and what's wrong, that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. So like that's pretty interesting of how they get to still do that. But one thing I'm really happy about, not happy, this is more of a dope type of thing, is that the characters of Homura and Wiz chose to be different gender. So that's pretty amazing how they chose to do that. Not trying to really pick fun of, not just really pick fun of it again. It was really interesting and really dope about how they did that. So that's pretty dope.
Oh no, I definitely agree with you with Homura when she keeps on being more of a pretty strong and heavy swordsman kind of warrior kind of way. It kind of makes sense of why she wants to be a male kind of character.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
In this sort of way, where in a digital world where you could be anything you want to be, especially with Shiki wanting to be a mixed character like Gajil in that sort of way. So it makes kind of sense that Homura wants to be a male type, and apparently her male type looks exactly like Zara from Fairy Tail.
Agreed. And I love what you said that Shiki went back to his long hair like a Geo. I like that more of him because when he had his short hair, it reminds me too much of mixture of Gray and Natsu. I wanted more of the Natsu and Gajil. So I like that kind of mix up more. But you also stated that the NPC feels like it's like a game, but also makes you feel like it's real world, but also feel like SAO. So I totally agree how this felt like an SAO. Not we made fun jokes about digital monsters, Digimon, and all that, but this is more like SAO because it has the NPC, it has a question and everything, and it has that type of hotels where your characters could sleep. And if you watch SAO, read the manga lineouts of SAO, that's how it was, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with you because even Pino herself wants to, even though she's like a robot doll, she wants to look like a human, like Pinocchio, where you want to be a real boy or you want to be a real human or that real sexy girl kind of thing with Pino. And we see that in her trying to being sexy in a more digital world kind of sort of thing. But apparently not every NPC are that interested in that sexy kind of girl. But when it becomes her real self in a human form of Pino in a real self, she's more interested in her real self in that sort of way.
Most definitely.
And that's great because that shows acceptance of who you really are, who you really want to be in the real kind of world. Even though you're not a real human and real adult in the real world, but you can do it in this virtual NPC world. It makes you like, okay, you can be the person that you want to be in this virtual world in that sort of way.
Agree. So like this was a dope chapter. The comedy, the switching characters. I mean, the switching the gender, the switching for Pino, like you said, Happy still to stay the same. So like this was an interesting chapter of how the characters they let the characters the comedy in the beginning, and we have a new villain or a new sub villain for the end of the chapter. So that's pretty interesting. I like the design. I like this the Sith. I mean the scythe. So that's a pretty dope weapon, and the way that he said that I'm one of chosen characters. So that's pretty interesting. It makes you be more curious to know that. Oh wait, what does he mean, a chosen characters? So like, is he one of the chosen one? Like how you're like a digidestined? Who knows?
I mean, who knows? I mean, even Shiki wants to be the most manliest of men with all that muscles and everything, that sort of stuff. He's
Most definitely.
literally the most ideal man that you want to be for the entire thing. Muscles everywhere where there's no fat, no nothing, and y'all show fat. And since you're in the digital world, anything goes. Like really, anything could happen.
Like
When
you
you're
said,
idealistic, as long as your mind and your imagination can be this, you can be that sort of person into this world.
agree. So this was the chat. I enjoyed it. So for me, not bad. How about you, Sam? Anything else to add?
I think it's more hilarious and it's more funny.
Yes,
Even
definitely.
though like there's no real development yet for Hamura, we had every sort of person, every certain character of what they want to be in their own minds, of how they perceive, how they see themselves as what they want to be. Like with Rebecca being herself, which is kind of normal. Shiki wants to be the most ultimate man. He sees himself, and we see them all muscular man. And
Agree.
so she wants to be human, the most sexy kind of human that sort of be. Homura wants to be a male swordsman, because if you were to think of it as One Piece swordsman with uh, Zoro and his childhood friend who's a female and can't be a real swordsman, him
Good example.
Momoa really thought of himself as a man in a real swordsman life. So that's the reason why she chose to think of herself as a man, because she'd probably be more respected than she was as a man than it is for a woman, for a swordsman.
Agreed.
That's what I'm thinking. It's how I'm seeing right now.
Good, good observation, good reference. So I totally agree with that. So if anybody else has any reference as well that they want to pitch in, tell us, or what they thought about the chapter as well, please comment down below. Give us your thoughts about this chapter, chapter 31. Are you excited for this new arc? Any other jokes that you want to give us about the Digidestin, the SAO reference, Overlord, anything else? Let us know down in the comments below. And additionally, like the video and subscribe as well, and press the bell notification right on top of Sam on his left-hand side. And other than that, guys, stay frosty. Take you guys later, and hashtag Eden Zero Hiromashima.
Peace.